What's up, y'all? This is your girl Brittany from She Abundantly at sheabundantly.com. So, how many of us love to go to the amusement park? I can't go on most of the rides anymore because of this motion sickness, but I still like to go. When you go to the amusement park, a lot of times they offer like this package, like get this all access pass for the whole summer. You got access to everything. You can get on any ride you want to. You got access to all the food stands. You're having a time of your life. Thing is, once you get that all access pass, you can get in there and do whatever you want to do. Have your fun, laugh it up, and then go home, not even thinking about what happened there. If you drop some trash or broke anything, you don't care. A lot of times, we approach relationships like that. We allow a guy all this access to do whatever he wants when he wants. He can come and go as he pleases and have the time of his life. But here's the big difference. Everything at that amusement park can be fixed if it's broken. It can be repainted. It can be remodeled from all the wear and tear that it endures and is expected to endure because so many people come and go day after day, year after year. But when it comes to you and your heart, your emotional state, your spiritual and physical state, you only get one. And once it's damaged and once, people leave their mark on it, you can see the evidence of that. It can't be undone or replaced. So I want to leave you with this week's dating tip. Shred that all access pass because you are not an amusement park. So what does it mean when you give somebody access? Access simply means to open up the door to somebody, to allow them into something that everybody else can't get into. And when someone has access to something, that means you give them the right or privilege to do what they want. They can bring things into your life, into your heart, and they can even take things and steal things. You literally give them the power to change things around. And that, ladies, is something so powerful, so crucial that we can't allow or afford to just let any and every guy in and get insight like that. The biggest downfall that I ever experienced in dating was that I gave almost every guy that I talked to access to intimate places that he should have never had access to. And because I did that, I experienced a lot of damage, a lot of brokenness, a lot of things that I still carry, like memories, triggers that I wish I never had. I gave them privileges that should have only been for my husband. So there are just some things that you cannot allow guys access to who do not have the privilege or the title husband. When a guy comes into your life to stay, meaning when he has committed to you, that means he is there to upkeep, to maintain, and to cherish every fragile and beautiful thing about you. And when a guy comes into your life who has not made that commitment yet, who you don't know if he's going to stay, you have to set boundaries. You cannot allow him access to every bit of you, to every intimate place of you. So what are some things that you just can't afford to give guys access to who has not committed to you? The first thing that comes to mind is your body. Listen, sex is a permanent act. After it's done, it's done. That means the memories are there. The triggers are there. The bonding is there. The spiritual things that happen, the emotional things that happen, even the physical things that happen, it is done. And reality is, when you use sex out of the design that God created it to be used, there is no benefit from it. It brings you damage. And that's something that you can't undo, but you have to heal from. Unnecessary healing. Healing that many don't get. Your body is not a playground. It is a privilege. And he is not owed access to your body. And I'm just going to share a few things in my own personal life that I have put aside as special access. Because of the bonding chemically and even emotionally that happens when you touch, even when you kiss, that is something that I have reserved for husband privileges only. There are certain hours of the day that he just doesn't have the right or access to me. I call them intimate hours. So no, you can't see what I look like during the nighttime in my intimate clothes, laying in my bed. You can't know my intimate thoughts around that time. You can't know anything because that is special access. Access that he doesn't have right now. No, you can't see what my room looks like. For what? That is an intimate space where I undress, where I have my most private moments. And until you have shown your commitment to me, that part of my life is off limits. No, you can have intimate pics of me. The private parts of me are reserved for privileged access. Access that, yet again, he does not have yet. And having this kind of mindset, setting boundaries is all for your benefit. It is to protect you and to preserve you. And queens, when you know your value, when you know how high priced you really are, you will no longer risk your life, your time, your emotional state by just allowing any and everybody in. So I challenge you, after you're done watching this video, go get a piece of paper or maybe open up your notes in your phone and write down what are the special privileges or special access to you that guys cannot have, that is only reserved for the one who has committed to you. I guarantee you that your emotional, physical, and spiritual state will be in such a better condition, and you would thank yourself for doing this. All right, y'all. Check out sheabundantly.com, where I have nothing but truth, music, fashion, and all kinds of good stuff in between. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't miss out on the dating tips to come right here on my channel, where I talk that real talk that you need, that we need, just like this. Y'all stay encouraged. Peace.